Check out thechosenprime.com in the link in the description below for this and other great items.
Alright everyone, welcome to another RFC Reviews. I'm your host Diecast, and today we have X-Transbots Master Mini-Series, and this is Reconnaissance and Communication Klaatu. I hope I'm saying that right. X-Transbots since 2008, down on the corner of the packaging right here. There you go, Reconnaissance and Communications Klaatu. On the side here on the box, just have a picture of Klaatu in his UFO mode. On top, you just get X-Transbots 85mm-1X. Yeah, he's number 85. We've had that many? That can't be right. That can't be right. Liars. On the back of the box, you get the tech specs, and I really like what they did here. And they used some UFOs aren't real, a little FBI investigation folder on the back, a little photo with Klaatu inserted into it. These are really cool, really awesome packaging instead of stupid product shots. And there on the bottom of the packaging, you get what is probably coming next. Skids! With a little mini skids. Look at that. That looks cool. I hope that transforms into something. It looks like it might. It looks like it has eyes right up there. But that's kind of cool. Warning, choking hazard. You have a don't eat this or you will cry. Yeah, don't eat it. It will make you cry. And then 0 through 15, we're sorry. You must be at least 16 years of age to enjoy this. So, oh, yes, I also wanted to open up the box and show you, that's the wrong end, show you that it is styrofoam inside, which really surprised me. I don't remember another X-Transbots release where there was actually styrofoam in the packaging to protect the figure. It was packaged really nice, and if anyone's paying attention to fans' toys, I think X-Transbots is. And, you know, this is just an awesome figure, and I want to say that right up front before we get into the review, just so everyone knows where I am with this figure. I love it. It is excellent. It's not perfect, but there aren't many figures that are perfect, so I will, you know, throw a couple little jabs in here or there, but that is just because I want to be honest with you, and I want you to be able to see what you get with this figure. As far as the design goes, I think 539 Designs nailed this thing. Absolutely beautiful, and such a great designer to be able to do this. And I think their quality on this guy is absolutely right up there with one of the best that they've done. So it's very heavy. It's got a lot of die cast in it. It does come with this stand accessory, which I'll show off right there. It's kind of clear. It might be hard to see on the video. This is one of the problems I have with it. This peg on top here, if you can see that, is supposed to go into the bottom of Klaatu, and it's like too big. It doesn't want to go in the hole. It just won't go in the hole. So I can't actually put him on. I mean, I can kind of lean him on this, but he won't actually peg onto it, which is strange because you think these pegs would be the same. This one, which is not meant for him, fits in perfect. So I could use this little one if I wanted to, just to have it like that, just to get him off the ground just a tad. Or there's this piece which sits right here in the bottom, which you can slide in. It doesn't actually lock in, which, you know, I wish there was a locking point, and it is a little flimsy, so when you put him on there, again, it fits fine on this peg, but he is a little rocky. He's not going to fall, but he will rock back and forth if you give him the opportunity. So there's that. Again, I like the stand. I wish this peg would have fit in like it was supposed to, because that's just disappointing that the one peg that's really supposed to go in there and would probably been the nicest out of all of them won't work. So since we're going over gimmicks in his vehicle mode, you do get this piece where you can attach that right onto the one thruster right there, which will give you, or a gun, I'm not sure if that's a thruster or a gun, whatever you want to call it, but that'll give you the, I just had that evil thing from that episode that's gonna attack everything attached to me. So there you have that. And that is pretty much it for the accessories. Put him on the stand here real quick, at least the accessories for vehicle mode. On this stand you do have a little peg, so you get also in the accessories you get this bottle of bug spray, you get a little screwdriver, and you also get some light piped eyes. I don't like light piped eyes, I really like his painted eyes, so I'm going to leave it at that. But you can take this bug spray and just plug it on there for storage onto the stand if you want to, which is cool. There was supposed to be a cow, and I'm really disappointed. I'd like that known, and of course I'm joking a little bit because, like I said, I really love this figure. But there was supposed to be a cow that you could put on here, and then you would put this piece on, and it would look like he was pulling it into the spaceship. And I know if you were ordering at the Chosen Prime, he was giving out cows. But I don't know why we didn't get that cow. Because, you know, that would have been awesome. So, again, it's a shame, but not the worst thing in the world. So, let's go ahead and put this off to the side. And then we'll lower the camera down just a little bit. And then we'll get into transformation on this guy. He is awesome. First thing we're going to do, just raise up these pieces right here. And then we're going to open up these top pieces, pull them back, just like that. Go on. And then you just want to rock the arms loose. They will come loose like that. And then you just want to slide this whole mechanism up. There we go. That just slides up. And then the arm is on this little pivot. And you just want to pivot that up. And it'll actually just sort of tab back in right there. So it's flat just like that. And we'll do that on the other side. Just lift this arm up. This one went up a little bit easier. Everything seems really tight on it. There's nothing loose on this guy, which is really nice. Just plug that in. And then we'll just leave them up at the sides for the moment. And you want to come out here to the side, untab these side bits. That'll free up these to come down, just like that. And then we can just pull this whole thing out, extend the legs. You will see these little pieces fill in the bottom. That way, when they're extended, they don't have weird gaps. And then you just want to split the legs. And then on this panel, you want to lift this up. Fold that panel back. You can lift these up to the side and then bring down the foot, or bring up the lower part of the leg, however you want to say it. Just like that. And then these pieces will fold down, and this piece will come back around the back of the leg, which is really smart how everything just folds around the legs right there. Really like that. And then this piece on the side here just flips up and tabs in right there. There is one side that doesn't tab in that well. I think it may be, or they're both a little bit loose. Even this side is just it doesn't really tab in that great. Again, very, very minor. I just do want to point it out, but by far he is so nice. Then we're just going to come up here to these sections we untabbed, and they're going to fold in. You kind of want to fold that down and in. That way it makes the circle again. Same thing on this side. Again, just getting everything lined up. Might take an extra second. But there you go. And now all we have to do is just fold up these bits. Just like that. And you can leave them out if you want to. Just like that. Doesn't stick out that much. Same thing on this side. Just gonna fold the arm out, bring this piece in, and fold it back. And now on this back piece, all you have to do is pull it out, and then it'll flip right up onto the back. He does have a pretty large backpack, but it's not bad from the side. It does contour to the back very well. And then on this, we're just going to flip out these panels. The hands will flip around. Now I like this, that he still keeps the little smaller blasters on the hand, which is an excellent idea. It's just so well done. And same thing on this side. This panel flips up, flip the arm around, flip the hand around, close it back up, and then close up the arm, just like that. And now all we have to do, oh, I forgot one part. If you want to, you can flip around these little pieces on his feet to give him solid feet. And they just pull out and then rotate around and close back up. Just like that. Same thing with this one. If you need to, you can unclip the side, kind of pull that out of the way just to have a little bit more room to work and maneuver. And you will feel it like tabs in right where it's supposed to. And then now all we have to do is reveal the head. And this is really neat. Right in here, this section, there is a button in there. So you just want to flip that down. And then I do need to use a tool to get in there. And just press that button in. And his head will pop up instantaneously. And there you have Klaatu. And he is very, very nice. I just can't say enough how much I like this guy. He has these hinges here. His arms can go out a decent amount. They can bend at the elbow. He's got almost like a double jointed, yeah. So he can get almost all the way up to 180. Wrists are on a swivel. All four fingers are solid, no bend at the thumb or anything, but I think that's fine. For a mini bot, I do think that is impressive. This can of spray can hold into his hand And you just press that in right there onto his thumb. And it goes all the way to his palm. And then he can hold the bug spray if you want. And then the legs are on a ratchet. They can ratchet all the way forward, almost all the way back just due to the backpack. And they can do a full split, which is really, really nice. Knees are double jointed and are on a soft ratchet, but just due to the backpack on the leg, you can only get about 90 degrees on that, or it's actually a little bit less, but it looks like 90 degrees because the foot is actually going to be parallel. And then the feet, they have very strong click. You can see it just wants to click back at that final click. So you get about, you get one out, and then that's straight. And then you get about 1, 2, almost 2. It clicks back on mine. But that will still get you, a pretty wide stance for him. So I think that's, for Cosmos, that's just excellent. Or Klaatu, I'm sorry. This is not Cosmos. This no way could be anything like that Transformers figure named Cosmos. I was a little disappointed that he was a darker green. I think the test shots were a little bit lighter of a green. I don't hate it now that I got it in hand, just because of how nice this figure is. The color's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. It's just not as bright green as I wanted it to be. And the dark bits around here are really nice. In person, they just show up really nice, and it's got that metallic finish to it. I mean, it's just really well done. The only thing that's a little looks cheap, I mean, it doesn't feel cheap, but the red plastic on this head probably should have been a little bit deeper. Again, not horrible, but just something that I would have done a little bit differently if I could. But obviously, this is the best Cosmos I've ever had in hand. And just do a comparison, here he is with Bumblebee for a quick size comparison. And Cosmos is a lot bigger. So here he is with Brawn, or Brawny from Bad Cube. Just to give you an idea how they scale. And let's get Grump in here too, because I think he can fit in the shot. Just for an idea, there's some mini bots all hanging out, and I really like these mini bots. They are just absolutely great. And just for comparison, here he is with the worst Cosmos ever, the Toy World Cosmos. Just to give you a comparison on them. Really good Cosmos, really bad Cosmos. Really good Cosmos, really bad Cosmos. Just to kind of, I'll throw Bumblebee in here again, just to, I think the size almost works, to be fair to the figure. I think the size of this Cosmos fits in a little bit better with the mini bots that we have so far. But this is 1,000 times better. This is like, if I had to compare this is Kronos, and this is Fans Toys Phoenix. So just to give you an idea how I feel about these Cosmoses. And to compare anything to Fans Toys from X-Transbots is something I never thought I would actually do or say, that this is up there. It's not quite Fans Toys, but it is a step in the right direction for X-Transbots, and I really hope any of their future figures are as well designed and as this. And again, I give all the credit in the world to 539 Designs for doing this, because it is absolutely fabulous. So there you go. Hopefully I covered everything, and hopefully that gives you a good idea on Cosmoses. I do want to do one more size comparison that I just thought of before we end the video. And here he is with my favorite Power Glide. And just get this crappy Cosmos out of the way. And yeah, you know, this scale actually works better with Power Glide in there. So you can see there is a nice range of these figures. Maybe if you think about a Power Glide and Cosmos should be a little bit bigger. So the only thing I did forget to mention, I think we got all the accessories, the eyes. There is a collector's card for you people who like cards, and he is a lighter green on the collector's card. I wish I got that green. But like I said, probably if they redo this in this color, and I hate to say this because I hate, they might actually do it. If they do a lighter green, I will buy it. Because he's awesome, and I would probably leave one in vehicle mode and one in robot mode, probably the lighter one in the robot mode. I don't know, so many decisions. It's hard being a Transformers fan. It is hard. Here's also the instructions for Klaatu, which I thought were pretty decent. You know, nothing really to complain about here, and they actually labeled everything pretty nicely on here, which is nice. And then you have a bio. If you like that, you can pause the video and read that there. And before we go, I just want to remind everyone to check out my Facebook page at Reviews by Diecast and comment in the, I guess, the thread with the Transformers Earth Wars patch, and you can be entered in to win this. I will pick the winner on Monday, September 25th, I believe is that Monday, that I'll pick a winner and send this out to the lucky winner. So make sure you like my Facebook page and comment on it. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you checking out the videos, and I really appreciate you sharing the videos and liking the videos, which a lot of you have been doing, and that's really humbling, and I can't thank you enough. And I really hope that we can review more stuff together, because this is definitely fun. I definitely like being able to talk about the figures with you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.